Welcome back everybody to Forza Motorsport. So today we're going to be doing the Super Sedans Championship, purely because this unlocks a fair bit of other championships. It will unlock, for instance, it will unlock the Vintage Hatch Championship, which is one I'm kind of interested in trying out. And obviously it will unlock the Premium Performance one as well. So yeah, we're going to do this one. So let's see what cars we're going to be in and where we're going to be racing first.
For over a century, Germany has been at the epicenter of cutting-edge automotive engineering, building some of the very best sports sedans for three elite performance brands: the BMW M Series, the Audi RS Series, and the Mercedes-Benz AMG. Each routinely delivers performance numbers once reserved for elite supercars, while surrounding the driver in handcrafted interiors of sublime luxury that's soon to be jettisoned as they're stripped out and built up to the ultimate level of blistering speed and razor-sharp handling.
Right, so it's looking like Audi, Merc and BMW are going to be the ones to choose from, although there might be some other ones thrown in for good measure. So let's see. So yeah, we've got the Audi RS7 Sportback, bit of a heavyweight to be honest. As you can see, yeah, £4,500 plus. Then the RS5 Coupe, that's not a saloon, so we're not going to be choosing any one that doesn't have more than 4 doors, or 4 doors or more, so yeah, the M4 is out. So yeah, then we've got the M3, which is significantly lighter than the RS7, but you can see has less power, less torque. Then we've got the M5, with all-wheel drive, which has more power than both of the previous cars, but it's somewhere in between the M3 and the RS7 in terms of weight. Then we've got the E63S, has even more power than the others, and yeah, just as much in the way of weight. And then the well, that's it. Yeah, we're not choosing coupes, remember. So yeah, I'd like the Audi RS5 Coupe, but like I said, we are not picking coupes. They are not saloon cars at the end of the day. A saloon car has 4 doors and a trunk. So yeah, I think I might go for the RS7. It's not the best handling car by any means here, but I damn sight prefer an Audi to a BMW or almost Mercs, to be honest. So yeah, let's get the RS7. Go for something I enjoy driving, or will at least attempt to enjoy driving. We'll get it in red. Don't think we've had a red car yet. So let's see what this Audi can do. Yes, it weighs a whole lot, the heaviest here, but it does have a fair decent amount of power, and it should be pretty good overall. So yeah, we're going to be at Kyalami Grand Prix circuit, so yeah, let's get started. Right, we're going to start off in 12th place as per usual, just to get a feeling for the car, and then maybe we'll knock ourselves back a couple of positions to start off with. Right, so fuel wise, we shouldn't need too much around here. Yeah, only 4 laps, so let's knock it down to 6. 30%. Right, let's go. So yeah, I wasn't a massive fan of the previous generation of RS7, but I do think this is a much better car. I think it looks better, and from what I've driven it on other games, it certainly doesn't feel its weight around the corners, but let's see what that's like in this game. Obviously we have different physics in this game. Now, the all-wheel drive will obviously provide grip, but it will also use some understeer at times. Daisy. Try and punch through this pack. Kind of indicative of the car list that when it comes to a super sedan championship. half the cars that you can choose from are coupes. Could be just the class that we're choosing from, but regardless, you know, that's not exactly a great sign of a car list when you can't properly fill a championship for sedans in a convincing manner. Yeah, the car list isn't going to get any much better in terms of the season pass, because the car pass even, as the next 4 cars are all racing cars. Again, very limited on the road cars. It's an awful looking colour for that BMW. So you got all of that aero and you're still not any real quicker than me around the corners. Okay then. Some of that understeer, but you expect it in an Audi, so you're prepared for the understeer in a car like this. Struggled to get off the grass there. First place is in our sights. See, we let the car get away from us a little bit there. First place is no longer in our sights. This car does get a handful fairly quickly. Be very stable for a lot of the time due to the all-wheel drive, but as soon as you cross a limit or set the car in any kind of way, it does get all over the place. Understeer again. That's something we're going to have to try and cure with the upgrades, but as per usual I always like to drive a car at least once stock, just to see what the car in its standard form can do. The all-wheel drive is great for launching out of corners, but obviously the understeer does hinder you somewhat getting into the corner in the first place. for the most part it's not too much of an issue. Third place is somewhat keeping up.
Last lap, let's go.
And I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up to first. Not when we're out breaking ourselves like that. We use a rewind. Might use one all race, and obviously we have made more mistakes than just the one, so. At least let me off one mistake. I was not looking at the screen, I was looking at the screen, but I was looking at the speedometer. Slightly distracted. Apex really threw us off. Well, I sell off a second. It's not the worst position we could be in. But yeah, the car does have its flaws, and they do come apparent quite quickly at times.
Good work out there.
So,
we finished P2.
yeah. But still, 25 points is still solid, and we know who we're aiming for. So, yeah, let's get some upgrades on this car, see if we can improve the performance that it's going to be able to give. Skip all that, blah blah blah. Car's up to level 3, tyre compound. Will that be helpful? Right, performance, tyres. Won't be able to get tyre compound because that's way too much CP, which is obviously annoying, but regardless, right, we're going to front tyres and the rear. Can't stick any power in it by the looks of things, no. Brakes, no. Because this game, it saps the entire fun out of upgrading. Yeah, that'll just have to do. Wider tyres up front. And rear. Hopefully that'll make some difference in terms of handling, but I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's by going for a race. Right, so we're at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, so we're going to knock ourselves back a couple of places just to increase the challenge and give us more money and, yeah, greater reward. So, yeah, this car will benefit here because it's a much faster, much more speed orientated track. So, yeah. But obviously we still need some handling for a lot of the corners, and hopefully the wider tyres up front and rear will aid in that. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Let's see if we can improve on our second position in the last race. idea what that car was doing ramming us into in the corner. Yeah, why did he bounce off? I don't know. Obviously we did hit him initially, but that wasn't intentional at all, and now everyone's going all over the place. Fine by me, it's giving me a podium position already. Brake there. Fool of a Mercedes. Do seem to have a bit better turning, which is helpful. Speed. This car's near 600 horsepower unleashed. This car needs to go on a bit of a diet though, because yeah, obviously it weighs quite a lot. That does hold back the power that you've got. So that's obviously making it worse in terms of handling. But I don't feel like this car needs a huge amount of extra power if we can ditch some of the weight. So close to first, I just do not want to lose out on that potential, so slight miscalculation by me is not ruining this race. Slingshot maneuver. To be honest, I don't even think it's the same driver as who was in first from the previous race, so we might well have got into first place on the championship overall, even if we had only held on to second. But I'd like at least a win in this championship. I don't want to win just based on the circumstances of everyone else. As per usual, it seems like the AI give up once you pass them. Why the hell did that car brake so hard on that corner? You really don't need to. gigantic lead. Which I don't think has been entirely earned, but I'll take it regardless. Maybe we'll look at slightly upping the difficulty. Which, knowing my luck, will just completely switch the whole thing around and be impossible to get anywhere near the front. Let's hope not. Let's just hope it means a bit more of a challenge. Not a nigh on impossible one to overcome. Last corner. And there we go. Bit easier than last time, but it did help that the
Great race.
whoever it was in the standard Mercedes, not the Forza edition, just completely braked out of nowhere for no reason whatsoever. But yeah, that does mean that we now take the lead. We are 4 points ahead of second and 12 points ahead of third. So yeah, all reasonably well. So yeah, nonetheless, so thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.